Thank you for joining me on the channel today. My name is Trent. This is Highway Spec, which stands for How Would You Spec? I want to know how you would spec some of these vehicles out, but this is something I do in my own spare time anyway, so I'm bringing you along for the journey. And today we are going to do a max spec build, something we do every single Monday. We click all the options, all the boxes. Let's see what we can get it up to. And this vehicle is an interesting one. I tend to like doing max spec builds from two different companies because they have a ton of options and they are expensive options. That is Porsche, which we have done a ton of, and Mercedes-Benz, which we have done fewer of. So today we are going to spec out to the max a Mercedes-Benz. Let's jump into it. All right, so the vehicle we're going to build today is a little bit of an oddball. It is the Mercedes-Benz E450 4MATIC all-terrain wagon. Now, this is the entry-level trim to what used to be the E63S AMG wagon, which was a super cool vehicle, but they do still make this E450 all-terrain, so it does have basically the little plastic fender flares to make it more SUV-like, but still really cool that Mercedes does make a wagon priced at $68,400. That's going to be our base entry there. 362 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque, and 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds, which is not bad for a family station wagon. So let's go ahead and build this vehicle and see what we can get that price up to. All right, so first thing, we do have to pick a color. Obviously, you've got a lot of options here in the $750 range. Basic metallic, which, I mean, they have some great colors. I love this selenite gray metallic, but we're not going for that. We're going for a max spec build. So it looks like $1,750 for those, but the selenite gray in matte is $3,250.
This is too much.
So of course we are going to pick that because it is the most expensive option. Now, going into the wheels, we can get these 20-inch AMG 5-spoke wheels for $1,550. Very sporty looking wheel with an all-road, all-terrain, whatever look. It's interesting. It does not fit, but that's not what we're going for. So we are going to add what we can. We're going to add the panoramic roof, the night package, chrome door handle inserts, even though, yeah, it is contradictory, but LED logo projector lights on the doors, and we are now at $75,825, and we have not touched the interior or the options, so you can see why I sometimes select Mercedes-Benz to do these max spec builds. It is a lot of fun to do that. Now, this is a very nice interior. Mercedes has been knocking it out of the park with interiors over the last few years, and they seem to be upping their game now. Today they're upping their game with adding screens and getting the screens to be even bigger. Now, this is one that does have an upgraded screen, but it's using an older platform, so it isn't basically the entirety of the dash like some of their vehicles are, but still big screens for sure. So obviously we want to go with the most expensive option here. Let's try this beige and magma gray. There we go. Looks very basic for being a $3,000 option. Interesting, but it is what it is. Let's try this nut brown. It's the same price. I think that looks a bit classier. Doesn't necessarily work with the matte gray paint, but again, we're not really concerned with that. Now, we do have the flowing lines wood, which I really do like the look of in general. It's hard to find unique interior trims nowadays, so it's nice that they've come up with that. The warmth and comfort package adds $1,000. Rapid heating feature for the front seats, heated front armrests, which is something very unique that Mercedes introduced a few years ago. Let's see if we can do the steering wheel in wood and leather. Looks like we can for $600, and the illuminated front door sills. Okay, so we are now at $82,465 for what would be considered a family station wagon. So let's go down to the options. Of course, we're going to add the premium package. Gives you surround view, active parking assist, the Burmester surround sound, which is great. And then the air balance package for sure. Ventilated front seats. Yep. We are going to add the active multi-contour front seats with massage, which if you have not experienced the multi-contour front seats, very interesting to do so as you're going to a turn. The air bladder fills up and holds you in place. It's a very unique feeling for sure. We're going to add the heads-up display and the 3-zone climate control. Want to make sure those rear passengers are comfortable, right? Heated rear seats, got those sunshades, soft closed doors, wireless charging. Look at this, we're already up over $90,000.
Chill.
MBUX interiors, assistant and augmented video for navigation. This is actually really cool, seeing this out on more vehicles now, but it's kind of nice to have that augmented video with your navigation. USB-C ports, even though it doesn't add anything to the cost, and the acoustic comfort package, because why not make it quieter? Now, to get some of their more advanced driver assistance features, we're going to add the $1,950 package there. LED intelligent light system headlights, rear impact side airbags, dash cam, wheel locking bolts. Man, we are adding a fair amount. First aid kit, and that is putting us up over $96,000. We have 50% increase in price in the options. Pretty crazy that you can do that. I have no doubt that it's a very nice vehicle, but that is a lot to ask right there. $96,040.
How did you do that?
Starting it out at $68,400. Exterior options, $6,375, $6,640 on the interior, and $13,575 in options. And then, of course, a destination charge. Puts us at $96,040. What do you think of that build? Is that a crazy price or what? Personally, I obviously think it is a bit of a steep price to ask, but for the right person, they may love that. So make sure to drop a comment below. What would you do differently? What do you think of this build? But if you made it this far, first of all, thank you for joining me on the channel. I do ask that you consider liking the video, subscribing, clicking the bell notifications, all the things the YouTube algorithm loves, so that they push out this video to more people so that I can make more videos for people like you. Thank you again for joining me. I will catch you on the next one.